Hello, good evening. This is Queen F of Ari'ze TV, Ari'ze Women Network, and we're going to let a few people come in, and then we're going to get it cracking because, baby, we got a lot to talk about today. You know, we got this young lady whose case has been closed, Shanquella Robinson. This beautiful young lady here who's, we last year we heard some really disturbing news. Of course, we knew the outcome. There was a video that circulated, and lo and behold, Shanquella Robinson did not get justice. So we're going to break you some news, give you a lot of information about upcoming things such as things you may have not heard that is happening. Other breaking news, we're going to talk about Jaime Foxx, and we're going to get down to brass tacks, and I'm going to even do some commentary and tell you some personal things about myself and some things that happened that is similar to the Shanquella Robinson case. But no, we're not going to let this go up under the radar. We have loved ones. We have nieces, nephews. We have kids, young girls in college, grandkids. And we have to make sure that this does not go under the radar and that there is something that is done to help this young lady's spirit not be tormented, because this should not be closed. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to come right back with you. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to come in, and we're gotta come to some solutions here and find out what we're going to do about this. So be safe, get you something to drink and sit back, relax, and let's really talk about this. Thank you, and be blessed. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, and I am back, and I'm hoping everybody gets in. And like I said, we've really got to talk about this. This is something that is going under the radar, and it is affecting me as a woman, one as an African American woman, um, who has been following this case since 2022. November 2022, we got some shocking news, and what I'm going to do is we're going to look at this particular story. Let me make sure that I have it up. Yeah, this particular story, who is Shanquella Robinson? Last October, Shanquella Robinson, a 25-year-old woman from Charlotte, North Carolina, arrived in the town of San Jose del Cabo, a resort city on the southern tip of Mexico's Baja California Peninsula with six friends. A day later, she was found dead in a rental property where they were staying. This is the young lady here, of course. We've all seen her faces, her mom, friends that were, I guess, I don't know why they call it them the Cabo Six. Can someone please give me information on that? What does that mean? But this is who Shanquella was. Bernada Robinson was an American businesswoman, founder of a women's fashion clothing line, hairstylist, and social media personality from North Carolina, the United States, who was murdered while on vacation in Mexico. Location Cabo San Lucas. And cause of death is say it's femicide, homicide. And I know that some people may not want to really see the story. They may not want to talk about the story. A lot of us, we try to avoid the news, and I get it. I get it. The news can be very disturbing, and sometimes it even makes you feel powerless. So what you do is you tune it out. You may peek in every now and then, and that's fine. I totally understand. But then it comes to a point where you have to decide, are you going to be on the sidelines of society and just let things happen? Or are you going to delve in, make things happen, help to pass policies, help to straighten out the world that is crooked in different places, such as allowing domestic violence, allowing women, allowing children to just be hurt and not sit back? No, we're not going to do that. Allowing anyone, such as George Floyd, a couple of years ago, we had the George Floyd thing. Okay, we were all shut in our homes because of why, you know, and then everybody seemed to come out and march in various cities for George Floyd. So now I am asking, where is the outrage for this young lady? Where is the outrage for Shanquella Robinson, who, it seems as though she's like went under the radar. It really does. It appears as though she just, it's like what happened to her. It just seems like people, I don't see the outcry. I don't see, and there was outcry in the beginning. There was outcry when, people were thinking, okay, she's going to get her justice, what happened to her and everything. But we didn't see it. We did not see it. What happened to Shanquella Robinson? Well, it looks as though there was some haterism going on. To me, there was some haterism. Um, I have no idea what happened, why this young lady was hated because she was a businesswoman. Oh, but that's right, jealousy. Could have been jealousy. But these people were supposed to be her friends. Okay, fast forward. We all know the story. Everybody saw the video. Some of us didn't look at it. I didn't look at it all the way through because I'm gonna tell you now. I did not want to have that in my spirit. How sometimes you can see something and then it never goes away. I know about that, which is why I didn't watch the entire 9 minutes of George Floyd being pinned down and suffocated on live TV. But yeah, it took a year for that to go to court. It took what 6 months or so, or 4 months for the Derek Chauvin to get um, sentenced, with something we all saw with our eyes. Here we are, fast forward with Shanquella Robinson. We all saw it with our own eyes. We saw the people. Maybe we don't know them personally, but you can see images. You mean no one was called to court? No one was arrested? What's really the deal? So, in other words, an African American woman's life has no value? Is that what you're telling me? But yet we're fighting for Ukraine, sending billions of dollars for people that we don't know, that are not Americans. We're giving reparations to people who were not, you know, hurt on American soil. We won't give it to African Americans, but we're just pushing to the side that this young lady was murdered. We all have a niece, a nephew, children, girls, teenagers, women who are in college that we are worried about now. We've always been worried about them, but now it's worse. It's like, okay, is this what we're doing? Are we just ignoring our young women are being murdered and not going to do anything about it? Is this what we're doing? This should not go under the radar. This young lady, okay, the case was closed. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the news story and see why was the case closed. Okay. And then, there's some people that say that she was sacrificed. I don't know about all of that. All I know is that this news story is saying that they're going to just wait on, let Mexico handle it. That's what the news story is saying. So we're going to go to that particular story and we're going to see why they decided to drop the case. Okay. And give me your life's opinions and please your comments and let me know what are your feelings about this. And I'm going to stop the music really quick. Okay, and then we're going to go back to the story here. And here we go.
In the Shanquella Robinson case, a signal for a setback for her family. Authorities now say they will not file federal charges in the case. The 25-year-old from Charlotte died last year while on vacation in Mexico. Her death has been shrouded by mystery, and a now viral video shows her being beaten prior to her death. Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger is live in Uptown, where the Robinson family attorney spoke today. And Derek, this is just such a disheartening news for the family that's fought so hard to seek justice.
Yes, they have fought so hard. And simply put, the lawyer for the family told us today that they are disappointed but not deterred. But there's still a way for charges to possibly come in the case. Shanquella Robinson's family walked into the FBI field office Wednesday hopeful, but about an hour later walked out. There was a sense then that they were not happy with what they heard. Federal authorities saying federal charges would not be filed in her death. It's a blow to a case that has gained national and international attention. Robinson, a young Charlotte woman on vacation in Cabo San Lucas, who reportedly was seen on video being assaulted by someone she knew before she died.
Justice delayed can be justice denied. We all know that and have seen it time and time again.
The family's lawyer, Sue Ann Robinson, spoke with the media after the meeting with federal officials. The U.S. Attorney's Office says they told the family.
Okay, so justice has been denied. So, yeah, family, what y'all gonna do about it? Because do we need to do what we did for George Floyd? Do we need to get out there on the highways and byways and scream to the top of our lungs? Because this young lady did not deserve that. Okay, so let's see what else this prosecutor is talking about.
That the evidence they had in the case did not support a federal prosecution. While it is a setback, it does essentially leave one big option open for now for Mexico to order an extradition hearing. Robinson says that paperwork has been filed, but nothing has happened yet, something she says is frustrating and something that she has seen more than she would like.
When there are Black and brown victims of crimes, there is a whole other set of things that have to be done than not.
The family says they are trying to chart a new path in the case. The case, they say, is cut and dry, and they want to know why the justice is not.
There has to be a high level of diplomatic intervention. Heads of state have to talk to heads of state and say, listen, this is what it is. This is what happened. It's on video. We can't have U.S. citizens do this. Cannot occur. How are we going to resolve this?
So what is next? There are still some meetings that still need to be taking place in D.C. There also is coming up on May 19th a march to the State Department that's going to be happening in honor of Shanquella. Now we're live in Uptown. Eric Dellinger, Queen City News.
Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, it looks as though they're still gonna try to do some marching. Okay, but I say let's contact, um, let's say, Senator. Hold on a second. Know what happened here. Okay. Yeah, let's try to contact Vice President Kamala Harris or something. Start a petition going, something. Because do we remember? Yeah, do we remember that? I don't know why this keeps coming on, but this is what I'm gonna do for that. Do we remember when she was, the candidacy running for president, vice president of the United States, Kamala Harris, and the sorority came forth, and what do they call the nimchucks and the pearls and the chucks? The pearls and the chucks. Let's come forward. Where you guys at? Where are the women's sororities at? Where are the fraternities at? Where's the outcry? We need the outcry because this could be, let me pull their picture up. This could be your daughter, your niece, you know, this could be your child that's out there and, just been left out to dry. To me, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's really wrong that they're going to drop this case. It makes you wonder, does the life of a Black woman have any value in this country? Is there any value in the Black woman? Is there any Black value in any woman that has been done like this? Regardless of whatever happened, we may never know exactly what happened, but this young lady did not deserve this. And I felt her spirit today. I'm just going to say a few things that she spoke back to me. She said, if there was something that she did that was wrong, she apologizes, but she didn't deserve it. She didn't deserve to die. And she said, I love my mother. Tell her I love her. She had so many dreams. She's a businesswoman, had her own hairstylist, hairstyle shop, and trying to make something out of herself. And that's what we do when we have these kids. We teach them, be something, be somebody. Don't be out here on the street hanging out, because a lot of us can tell the stories about the streets. You may love the streets, but the streets don't love you. So we teach our kids. We learn from our experiences. We share with our kids. Hey, you don't want this type of life? Lead this type of life. Try to make something of yourself. Go to school. Go to college. Get a good job. We teach them that. And some of us even teach our kids to have their own business. Go figure. And guess what? This young lady did that. 23 years old with her own business. 24 years old. And somewhere along the line, some hater decided they would take her out. And, some people say it was a sacrifice. Okay, we got this young lady here. She has a very good podcast. Her name is Shava Zane. Let me pull her up. Shava Zane is a spiritualist, seer, whatever you want to call her. Not whatever you want to call her, but yeah, she's a seer. And she talked about how she felt like Shanquella Robinson was sacrificed by the system. I don't know what joy people get out of sacrifice. You know what? You reap what you sow. So you best to be really careful. Okay, karma ain't funny. Karma come quickly nowadays, baby. Remember back in the day, karma used to come maybe 10, 5 years later, 20 years later, people get their karma. Not today, boo. Karma come quickly nowadays, baby. It's a whole new shift in the world. It's a whole new shift in this environment. We're in a whole new paradigm. Did you know that? Did you know that we're in a whole new paradigm? Oh, you didn't feel that, did you? Yes, we are. I'm going to play just a few seconds because I don't want to get any copyright infringement. But this young lady, you got to hook up with her. You got to subscribe to her, Shava Zane. And she talks and speaks her mind about what she feel happened with Shanquella Robinson. I'm going to play just a few seconds of it. Speak, sis.
Even though this criminal judicial system did not handle the case, it wasn't meant for them to handle the case. They would have found some sort of loophole either way to not handle the case because her sacrifice was done on their benefit. So they was going to absolve themselves some way, shape, or form, okay? But the fact that it was not handled through this judicial system means that it is a raging war in the spiritual realm. And the type of judgment that's getting ready to come down upon the heads of everybody involved, known and unknown, in low and high places, is getting ready to be the type of judgment where they will wish that this judicial system would have just locked them up and threw away the key.
Come on, sis.
Because the judgment is getting ready to be that harsh.
Say that.
If y'all think that prison is the worst sentence that a person can get for the sacrifice of the chosen, you got another thing coming. The reason why they didn't get put behind bars is because that sentence would have been too light. Even if it was 50 life sentences, it would have been too light for them. They are getting ready to suffer a punishment that goes beyond bars. Bars that they listen, y'all, I'm talking about mental prison. I'm talking about physical illness. I'm talking about losing everything that they have ever loved.
That's right.
And not just one lifetime, but I'm talking about many lifetimes. These are the type of judgments that the Most High and our spiritual team brings down upon the heads of those who think that they escape the laws of the Most High God. You can escape the laws of this world because the laws of this world was not structured around righteousness and justice and honor.
Come on, sis.
You can escape that, but you cannot escape the laws of the Most High. You can't escape the laws of the universe, the laws of cause and effect.
Ooh, I cannot, baby. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Bless her. Shava Zane, look her up on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook, probably too, Instagram, but I know she's on YouTube. She has her own YouTube channel. Shava Zane, yes. She said it all, baby. She said a mouthful. That judgment's finna come down on whatever Cabo 6, whatever they Cabo, whatever you want to call yourself. You sit back, laugh, and think you got away with murder. Yahweh, God, Mayet, they all see you, baby. They got you. Because you thought you got Shanquella, but guess what? The spirit never dies. The spirit never dies. What did that child do to anybody? regardless of what she did. You were not judge and jury to take her life. And you got something coming. Okay, so you know what? Like I say, though, we have to, coming into the present moment, we have to protect our young people. We have to talk to them when we send them off to college, when they come home on vacation. Tell them be really careful of the crowd that you keep. Be really careful of your so called friends, you know, because you got people that hate you from not even a distance, but close up. They'll smile on your face. What record was that? They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Some people are following you just to watch you. They are not following you to support you. They are following you to watch you to see if you're going to fail and trip over your own feet, baby. But guess what? The Most High see it all. They see it all, so be really careful. So I'm going to switch the story to Mr. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. Lord, Jamie Foxx. I tell you, I'm just so I'm praying for the brother because we don't know what happened. Now there's some speculations out there, and they are merely speculations. Anything that you hear on this particular podcast is all speculation. I don't have a dog in this fight. I wasn't there. I have no idea. These are all my opinions and comments, and not necessarily reflecting Ari'ze Women Network's opinions, but Queen F of Ari'ze Women Network. But Jamie Foxx, we're praying for you, brother. They found his brother. He was hospitalized. They said a few days working on a set of a movie that he is directing, that he was out of sorts. He was out of his normal behavior. He fired a few people. And to me, it sounds like stress. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like that brother was under a lot of stress. And now they're saying that it was a stroke that he had. And I'm praying that he continues to improve. The last update I can say, they say that he is improving. So thank you, God. Now, some people are saying he was drugged. You have to be careful on these movie sets. You have to be careful wherever you are. I mean, you can look at some videos on YouTube. You can see people, they're, doing a cooking show or showing you how to cook something, and their cat is walking past the doggone counter. And they just push the cat to the side and continue to cook and use their hands, so you have to be careful, even if you're just, around friends. If you're out on a night on the town, you go to a bar and you order a drink, make sure you keep an eye on that drink. Do not walk away from that drink. If you walk away, pick that drink up and take it with you. Because there are so many stories around that we can tell you, us back in the day, us old schoolers, we could tell you back in the day, there are a lot of people that did some crazy things to people's drinks. They had this thing, Bill Cosby even talked about how he, would put whatever the list called, they call them Mickeys or something like that, but they would put, not that, I'm not saying Bill Cosby did this, but we know that he did a stand-up comedy routine and talked about it. They'll put something in your drink and then you go to sleep and can't wake up, and then you do whatever rob you take, even legal. What's that? Not Nicki Minaj. Who's this other girl they crazy about who just sued Tasha K, the rapper? If you know her name, put the name in the comment section. She even talked about how they would, allegedly, put stuff in men's drinks or whatever when you want to rob them. But anyway, that's neither here or there. That's, I'm hoping that this is not what happened with Jamie Foxx, but the word is some people are saying he was drugged because he was in perfect health. But, when you're working and working, you can become stressed, especially on a movie set. And maybe, I don't know if this is first time directing, but that could be stressful. that he's not familiar, in that area. He's more so an actor. But yeah, they said that he blew up at a couple of people. And so, yeah, stress is no joke, high blood pressure. Um, Please watch your health, watch what you eat, and take your medicine if you have to take it, whatever you're prescribed that is helping you, you know look at some comforting zen meditation videos, mindfulness. Get yourself in a peaceful place. You have to come down, you can't be up all the time, so be really careful with your health. Yes, so I'm not gonna stay too long on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay too long. We're just praying that prayers out for Jamie Foxx, that he gets better, that he is healed in the mighty name of Jesus, Mayat, whoever you want to call him. We're praying for you, Jamie. Get well, get better. Take care of your health. Health is wealth. So give me your likes and opinions. I just want to briefly talk about this too. Let me pull this up because this scrolling thing, I know if you like me, your eyes get kind of like, okay, you don't want to keep seeing that. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, Ari'ze Women Network, and share the video. We need more subscribers so that we can one day be monetized. I do all of this because I love my subscribers. I love giving information, and I want us all to be healthy, mentally as well as physically, and just be better, as a human being. So, um, also, I want you to donate to my Cash App, Queen F, $Queen F Ari'ze 3. That always helps me with producing, bringing forth content rather, and documentaries. And nothing in this video is to infringe on anyone. The Copyright Act of 107 is fair uses for research, commentary, education, criticism. Fair use is permitted and is not intended to infringe on. So yeah, get you some Zen, get a prayer life, meditate, because baby, money is not the all in. It's just a resource. You're only supposed to use it really for, things that you want, need. Everybody wants a house, of course, a nice car and all of that good stuff, mansion, sure. But yeah, get you some Zen, meditate, and pray, because all of that could be left to somebody if you're not here. So, you've got to take care of your health. Health is wealth. So many stories we can hear of musicians, artists that go on the road and tour, and living in and out of hotels, and they don't eat the right foods. They eating on the road, and they blowing up to 300-400 pounds, and then they're sick, and then you're reading about them, negatively, as far as they're not here anymore. A lot of blues artists, a lot of musicians, and touring is hard. And we know how the music business, that's mostly how they make their money if you're a singer, so, but you want to take good care of your health. Get a prayer life, meditate, get you some Zen, take you a bubble bath and relax, honey. Like Baba D. Gregory say, it's all a game. Let's not take this life so seriously. Even with the powers that be, the little games they playing with the sky and with the ozone layer and all of this, and 1% up here and then 90% here. No middle class no more. All of that we know. But guess what? We will survive, especially if you grew up in the ghetto. If you grew up poor, baby, you're going to have to pull out the neck bones and black-eyed peas and red beans and rice, honey, and noodles, and sit your ass down somewhere, excuse my language, and relax. Don't get stressed out. Sure, it's turning into a cashless society. So what? We didn't even have cash back in the day. Remember those little food stamps? The little green books and the red and purple books? So we will survive. So I have coming. I'm going to be interviewing. Oh, I didn't want to tell nobody. Let me take it off. I'm going to be interviewing a very, very talented lady in the music business, and I appreciate her, accepting my invitation to be interviewed on the Rise Women Network. That's going to be the next coming week. So what I wanted to ask, do anybody know what happened to Irene Cara? Because Irene Cara is a very well-known actress, a beautiful lady that starred in one of our favorite movies, which is Sparkle. I don't know if you remember Sparkle. Irene Cara, Anita McKee, Philip Michael Thomas, the music, a Sparkle back in the day, the original Sparkle. Lovely movie. Irene Cara, of What a Feeling. And we're going to bring back Fame. They're gonna do a reboot rather. So Irene Cara was, she was one of the writers of that song, What a Feeling. All of a sudden she died, and that story went up under the radar. So, like I say, we're going to put value. This is the Rise Women Network. We put value on women, as well as the network is for men too. But we want to not just go up under the radar. We have contributed greatly, politically, business wise, spiritually, as family members, mothers, caretakers, grandmothers, aunts, nieces. We contribute greatly, and we have to look out for one another. If we don't look out for anybody else, look out for yourself, look out for your loved ones. Um, be sure to check on your young people, check on your elders, check on the women. A lot of women are being domestically abused, and they're not talking about it, whether it's emotionally or physically, it doesn't matter. Abuse is abuse. So check on your loved ones. If you're in the music industry, be careful. Contracts that you sign, I would say try to be independent, because there's some fishy things going on. So I just wanted to share that. I want you guys to laugh and smile still. Like I said in one of my Facebook posts, when you get to heaven, God gonna ask you, well, why was you so serious? So you want to laugh and live and enjoy life, put in a comedy movie, do what I do, because some days I have my tough days too. I suffer from depression and anxiety and all of that, but I, get back on track. Well, I talk about it. I even talked about it with my son the other day, and he helped me. Our kids are a blessing to us. We bless them, we raise them, and we raise them to be the men and women that they are, and they turn around and they bless us. My son was able to uplift me. I have twin boys, and the other twin actually texted me today, and he said this. He said, "Mom, I love you, and I want you to look down on the ground, pick your crown back up. You dropped it." And I said, wait a minute. I asked my other son, I said, did you talk to your twin brother and tell him what we discussed yesterday? He said, no. But that's the magic of twins. They don't have to be in the same room. They can have the same feeling of what one is feeling. They can feel it. And my twin son, Denzel, evidently felt what I was going through yesterday. And I want to say thank you, Denzel. Thank you, Jamie. I love you. I love my sons. I love my family. Shout out to my sister, Emma, sister Carolyn, sister Loretta. Loretta just had a birthday. Lo, my sis. Yes, I love my sisters. They are so strong. They are the emulation of mom. And my brothers too, rest in peace. And my other sisters that are not here, rest in peace. But you know what? We're going to see y'all again. And my brothers, and my brother that's here, Robert. Hey, brother, I love you. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get on off of here. Give me your likes, opinions, comments. If we have to start a petition, let me know. Let's do this, because we need to find out what's going on, what happened. What happened with the Shanquella case? Is that it? So are we supposed to just sit back and let this happen to another young girl? Because by the grace of God, it could be one of us or someone where this happens, where they go to Mexico or some other foreign lands, country, and then nothing's done. So let's hope and pray. I'm praying that Mexico would do something. The US say they couldn't do nothing. Okay, but still, we're going to try to contact maybe Kamala and see what she can do. Because no, we have given too much to this country to let this young lady's case just be closed. So rest in peace, Shanquella Robinson. Rest in peace, baby girl. You did what you were supposed to do. You showed them the way, how to be an entrepreneur, how to be a wonderful woman and daughter. And you may not be here, but you're here in spirit. So thank you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to Ari'ze Women Network. Got some wonderful things coming up, and be blessed. Thank you, and be good to yourself. Put on a comedy, laugh, smile, and still roll up your sleeves. We got to go to work. We still got to look out for those who are less fortunate. Thank you, and be blessed. Join us on the Ari'ze Women Network, where our special guests will be speaking about economics, gentrification, colorism, film reviews, health and wellness, reparations, celebrity news, and entrepreneurship. Thank you, and be sure to tune in.